Hello there, hi there, and good evening, and welcome to another dramatically lit witching forecast. It just looks like it's pitch black behind me, but it's not. If I just do, we have lights, we have cameras, we have action. Anyway, good afternoon. It isn't Samhain or Halloween, but I have all my Samhain stuff on because why not? It was a dark moon, new moon eclipse over the weekend, and it's all feeling a little bit intense. So I hope you're doing really well. Welcome to the first witching forecast of December. So the first one this Advent, this December. And I was just thinking just now as I was putting the dates up, it's like one of the last ones of the year. Oh my gosh, I can't get my head around that. Anyway, I do apologise for being late. I am just handing in one of my last assignments of the year for my MA, and I'm just a bit brain fried, really. But I could really do with a bit of witching, a bit of an amazing tea, and hanging out with you guys for a bit and not thinking about brainy things. Not that you guys won't make me think of brainy things. I think about psychic things is much more, I'm used to that more. So we've got the gorgeous Visabel, we've got Hi There Lovely, got Gail, Simeon, got, sorry, I'm saying people's names wrong. Traora, I hope I said that right. Probably didn't. Hello, good evening. And Patricia as well. I've got this amazing tea. I wish you could smell it, as it were. It's called Freya's Love, and it is from Sons of Asgard in Glastonbury. Now, this is not an advertisement, like what it is, because I think it's great, but they haven't given it me. It's just, this is such a lovely herbal tea. In my little cat thingy, it's just so beautiful. So I would highly recommend checking out Freya's Love tea. But they've got loads of other amazing teas as well at the Sons of Asgard shop. Yeah, I think they've probably got a website as well. I should go and check it out. But yes, I look a mess, and I do apologise. I'm just in a bit of a frazzle zone. So, hi there, Cara. I hope you're well. I haven't heard from you for a while. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you for that assignment. I think I'll need it. Hi there, Jill from freezing Michigan. Yeah, I'm not moaning about the weather here. You and Gail there, you guys have the cold weather, which I'm just being a wussy Southern English person. So, it's just so cute. Look at the cat and look at the... Well, unfortunately, my witch's brew tea is falling apart, but, right. Good afternoon, good evening. Let's get rocking. How was your... We all survived the eclipse, did we? We're all here. So how was your weekend? How was your new moon eclipse? And as we move into this month, we're going to obviously go through we've got Venus retrograde coming soon. We've got, a few things, but we'll have a look at what the cards say. Oh my gosh, that tea is so good. Yeah, if you like herbal teas, I would highly recommend it. So let's get out the Everyday Witch Tarot, because I feel, unless we do the Thoth Tarot, maybe we'll do the Thoth Tarot. Just being crazy and shaking things up. Sorry, I'm literally shaking things up as in hitting the camera. The Thoth thing was coming out. Let's have a look and see how you guys are doing. Oh, Lisa, hi, gorgeous. Hey, good, nice to see you. And people are saying, what do you do over the weekend? How was your new moon eclipse? And Patricia went to the Yule Ball on Saturday and Stonehenge on Sunday. Where was the Yule Ball? That sounds fabulous. Yes, Gail, I felt the Thoth. I thought about it. I went, today is a Thoth day. We are Thothing it up. And you rearrange your furniture and decorated for Christmas. Fabulous. I can't wait to do that. I've got one more assignment to hand in. I'll be hanging in there. And then I'm going to Christmas tree it. I can't wait to get the decorations up. Right. Okay, it's been calming. It's been interesting. It's definitely an interesting time. So the Thoth were coming out. There was no two ways about this. Gail was on it as well. She's like, yes, the Thoth. It is time. It's almost the end of the year, and don't even get me started on that. So let's have a look and see. I do apologize for being a bit of a scruff today. Let's have a look and see what we have. Okay, for the week ahead. Right, let's have a look for December the 6th through to the 12th. What is the energy for us all? Interesting. Of course, it was a death card that came up first. I knew I'd got all Scorpio-y, Halloween-y dressed up for some reason. Okay, let's go into this. And then we have the Three of Cups, abundance. So let's tune into this energy. I do think that eclipse was quite, it was transformative. What else does the death card have to tell us about this week? Ooh, ooh, my gosh, like there's so many beautiful. Okay, we have to take the hard tea first. Everything else I've pulled out is sublime. It is stunning. It is bright. But we need to go with what came out first. And, you know, of all the death cards, this is like cleaning the bones. This is like enough is enough. There's actually some facing some stuff, some clearing up some old patterns, old habits. This is the cutting ties, cutting cords. I think that could be a great thing to do this week as well. It just feels like in this card, I do feel like he's making things a lot less complicated in a way. There's always kind of ties and threads, and he's there with the scythe just going, you know, it's almost, you could see it if you were feeling fluffy. That he's freeing things, which to a core, he is. What if death is not freeing things? So, you know, there is a sense of release, of facing some things that maybe have been quite entangling, quite hard to deal with. I really get the sense of the need for things to be hygienic and clean and done properly. So this is about going to the core, going to the bone, really going to the heart of everything here. So yeah, there's a big release happening, but let me just show you in a second what comes from that, because this could come from situations that have been sticky and tricky for quite a while. There could be a thought pattern, a belief, a habit, a relationship, you know, toxic situation, or just something that has been tangling in your mind for a long time. There is no space for it as we get towards the end of this year. We are looking at dead in the eye. We are making decisions, actions, rituals to clear. So there's going to be some release, there's going to be some transformations, there's going to be, you know, with this, there is the bare bones, isn't there? There's a real bare bones of a situation. But when you have the bare bones, you know where you stand, you know where you are, and you know what you can work on. So there's a real sense of clear, that winter clarity. I kind of feel like that kind of, that bare bone, we see the trees and they haven't got any leaves on them, and it is that bare bones clarity. That is where we are at the beginning of this week. But once we've faced that, once we've cleared some stuff out of the way, look what else we have. Let's have a little look. We've got the Three of Cups here. The Three of Cups is the energy for this week for people. And the Three of Cups is so lovely when we've dealt with the death card. There'll be, because say this is like something that's just blocking the road, so you can't get to it. There's something here which is blocking the road, so it is a situation where you cannot get to it. And it feels like this is clearing the way and allowing the joy, the light, the truth, the fun, the emotional bliss. So I think there's going to be some real celebrating by the end of this week. There is just a sense of freedom and celebrating. So also the cards that came about, look how beautiful they are. The Chariot and the Temperance card. So this power is going to be restored for you to move forward with your true plans, your true goals. The power will be revving up as it's a very strong time that you're ready for that next stage. You're ready to take your power, to charge forward. Once you've released something, face something, it's like your power comes back 110% and allows you to go to that next phase, to create, to be magic, to whatever's been holding you back. Could be for the last few weeks, the last few days, minutes, or years, seems to be dissolved under this energy. So this feels huge. You're able to create from a very deep and true place and be really connected with your soul. So I would really say, you know, after this kind of a bit of truth pie and dealing with the bare bone, I'm glad I came dressed as the death card today. There must have been a good reason for it. You know, it releases and allows you to be you, and to access that magic, that power, that chemistry, that beauty that is you, and that you can move forward with it. You know, this card is like the Lover's card. The duality, it's obviously Sagittarius, which is the opposite of Gemini. Gemini is a Lover's card. So you have got this duality of the other brought together to create magic, but it isn't an external other, it's an internal other. It's that sense of the sides of yourself being connected and allowing you to be flowing. And the Latin writing is visiting the interior of the earth to retrieve the Philosopher's Stone. I think that's what it is. But it's about going in and finding the truth, the beauty, the magic of you. So it's such an important week. Yeah, we may get a bit of a at the beginning of it, as we're like, okay, let's deal with it, let's dress like a skeleton, let's release and clear the way. But once you've done that, it feels like, you know, the beauty that's there when the trash is cleared out, when the blocks are released, seem to be just so good. So it's a very powerful week, and I'm really glad that I bought my Thoth deck today, because it did feel like a week where we might need it. So let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, John's been tree planting. Really well done, awesome. That's one of the wonderful things to do. Hi Miriam, hope you're well. Hi there Diana. Hi there Leroy. Hi there Patricia, saying that she says feel a huge shift in your life and you're moving forward in a great way. Oh dear, bless you. Okay. Right. We're not going to do the fairy card today. I'm in a Thoth mood today. I was saying the week, isn't it? It's like, I think the fairy, I was thinking before this actually today that it's a very different vibe for me to be in that zone. So this is I think, and also I feel like I do it a bit differently, and I said this last week, but we're going this road today. But let's have a look and see. So I'm also going to look at the Dragon Wisdom cards and the Animal cards for the energy of this week. And I hope that everyone that's watching is doing well. And I hope you're having a great Monday so far. And yes, there's been a huge shift in your life and moving forward in a great way. That does feel to be the energy around at the moment. So let's look at the Dragon cards. Oh, yeah. Well, red dragons are my favorite draglins. What's a draglin? Dragon. And this one, it says fear. So I'm like, oh, but the energy of this is facing your fear. And what did we say for the beginning of this week? It was the energy with the death card of facing fear, to give power, to give freedom, to give support. So once something is faced this week, the absolute energy and power for you to transform and be supported. I know that what they say in this book here is that the red dragons are pretty much the most friendly towards people, the most accessible. And I've had that in my experience as well, that sort of fiery dragons and that energy has been the most accessible, but that could be to do with all of this. But, you know, but it feels like there's a sense of really connecting with your power, really connecting with your transformation. So you're not on your own facing your fears this week as well. So that's a good thing. I always find that working with dragon energy and connecting with the dragons, it just brings, you know, inexhaustible courage, really, and deep power, and just something to lean on and to know is there in your world. So this is the energy of this week and this power. So tune into the dragon energy. There's on my channel there is a meditation to connect with your dragon guide, and that could be really good if you are dealing with anything in life. But if you are dealing with some anxiety or you're not feeling confident about moving forward, you can I might be able to put it in the links below, but you can do that as well. So we'll see what people are saying. Laura Dragland Daligan. I think my friend calls me Draligan, actually. Yeah, we need the red dragon. Dad says, why do you think that they're friendliest kind of dragons? I would have thought the opposite. Yeah, that's what the lady, I'm sure it's a lady, I've not read this for a bit, but I'm sure it's a lady who wrote a book. What's her name? Christine Arana Fader. She wrote a book, and that's what she said. That's what she said. But it has been my experience that I have connected very easily with the fire dragons or with the red dragons, but that might not be everyone's experience. So that's what she wrote. But it was my experience also, but it definitely probably won't be everyone's experience, especially because people have different affinities, different elements as well. So if you're, it depends, I think it's quite a lot on who you are as a person and what elements and what energies you connect with most naturally. So that often has a lot to do with who you connect with. For me, that was true, but you know, that was just what she said in her book. And I'm sure it is true for some people, but not for everybody. And just follow your path as well. But she did say that they're the ones that most used to connect with humans. I'm not so sure about that either, but yes, I think that the guide that you will find that you connect with will be the one that's right for you and be friendly towards you. That is definitely for sure. Okay. And if anyone's interested in dragons, I'm going to be running Dragons Awakening in the new year as well. So if you're interested in connecting with the dragons, I'll be running that course in the new year. Should we get an animal guide as well? I think we should. Why not? I feel a bit like we're going to feisty power up today. So let's see. Animal guides for everybody for this week. Oh, bless. We don't often get this one, but I like the name, the pronghorn. So beautiful. I love these cards. Pronghorn as action. Okay. Says, now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. So I think that just really coincides with everything that we are saying. It's like taking that leap. Acting now. This is not time to hold back. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. It goes over with the Sagittarius energy as well, doesn't it? It's kind of moving forward in that strong way. Quick and keen senses will lead you to success. So beautiful. I feel quite fired up with today's readings so far. Right, onwards. Have some more lovely tea. Onwards to the star signs. So starting with Saggy. Our lovely Sagittarians. Let's see what the energy is for this week. Let's see what's going on for everybody this week. So Team Saggy. The cards are everywhere. So one just leapt out, but I'm going to put another one as well because, you know, I always like to, you know, try to maintain a bit of control over all of this. Who am I kidding? Okay, for Saggy. Wow, you guys have a good week. You guys have a big week. I accidentally pulled 3. This is the one that jumped out. The Ace of Discs, Ace of Pentacles. I love this. It's like I always think some kind of nature elemental, some gift from the land. And the Pentacles are, of course, about Earth. And they're about, traditionally, you know, we see that as wealth. So, and obviously nowadays we see wealth as money. But I'm just seeing this as just where is the wealth and the health and the power in your life and the strength. There could be new, wonderful doors opening up. I just love it. Like it looks like a bark and the leaves just creating this doorway, this portal. So the Ace of Discs, the Ace of Pentacles is all about gifts from above, from the land. It's something that you didn't have to work for. It is just there for you. It's opened up. It could be money. It could be health. It could be wealth. It could be a new job coming your way. But it feels absolutely beautiful. And it goes so hand in hand with these two. Look at that. This is the one I did pick for you. And it does have a similarity energetically to this, like with the opening of the doors and nature and the earth. The universe card is the pinnacle of the major arcana. It is all the lessons that you've learned, all combined to freeing you and to allowing you to see life and the world in a different way. So this is so powerful. You are at this opportunity now to be able to see and experience your life in such a vaster, wider, more magical way. You can go for new opportunities. You can see that you've achieved something and you're ready for that next chapter. So take on the learning that you have, take on the wonder that you've achieved, because things are about to move forward to something even better. It is the last card in the tarot, so usually it goes around to the beginning again. So it's like the graduation party from the universe, you know. So if you are Saggy Rising, Saggy Moon, this is your card. And Kit Kat saying about your hubby Saggy lost his a family member recently. Oh, I'm very sad to hear that. But I just feel with this, it's like being able to see things in a vast, beautiful way, and to feel held and to feel whole. There's some kind of spiritual and physical and powerful understanding from this, and it does show you that things will be moving forward and that the universe is providing some opportunities in a really nice way. The Empress came out too. Self-nurture, self-love, beautiful for Saggies. It's just such a wonderful time. Well, I know I'm not saying all you Sagittarians are having a wonderful time, but the energy is blessing you. You know, it feels like there's nice things this week which are helping. Okay, and then moving forward to our lovely Capricorns. Again, do check out your chart, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And let's see what the energy is for this week. Okay, yes, they're beautiful cards. They are. Okay, Capricorn, what's coming up for you guys? Time out, and then madness. Not actual madness, I just mean busyness, really. So it's like breathing in and then poof, like a firework kind of exploding. So the first card is rest. The first card is inner truth, is peace. It's the astrology. This one is Jupiter in Libra. So that's expansion through truth, through balance and harmony, and really finding that within. So it could be, if you give yourself this space this week, Capricorn, you can have some revelations in a very quiet and beautiful way. You can have this sense of expansion and healing and learning. At the beginning of the week particularly, you will gain more from doing less, and you'll gain more from giving yourself this time to be peaceful and still. Because by the time we get to, I'd say later in this week, the weekend, it's going to firecrack. All the things that you thought you wanted to bring in all happen at once. Or all this, you know, it's like you sent out all these, let's say, I don't know, applications to something you really want, and they all come back at once. You emailed all your favorite people, they all email you back at once. It's all go, go, go. It's excitement, it's passion, and it's all moving forward. And then you're going to be very busy by the weekend. The Sagittarius energy will be contagious. It'll be just, like, I know that's the wrong thing to say in this day and age, contagious, but it just feels really expansive and joyful and full of fire. So yeah, I think just give yourself the time now so that you're on the right track and that you can expand and enjoy the busyness of the rest of the week. So let's have a look and see what's coming up next for our lovely Aquarians, Team Aqua. Okay, right, let's have a look for Team Aqua. Breakthrough. So for Saggy, we had the Ace of Pentacles. And for you guys, we have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is the gift of communication, of connection, of vision, of a clear mind, of an inspired idea. It's a bright new dawn in your head. You know, kind of, it's a new day, it's a new dawn. You know, you can just really enjoy the energy. I love the fact that the sun is rising, the clouds are parting. There's that fizzy excitement around this week. So enjoy it. Write down your ideas, your dreams, your thoughts. Speak, communicate what it is that you need. You should be receiving something in communication or inspiration that is just going to be really big, positive and clear for you. And you'll just get it. You'll just get something. It will just seem to really fall into place for you. So that's such a nice, bright energy. And I think a happy Aquarius and Aquarius with a really clear and bubbly mind. So yes, let's have a look. I'm just looking where the cats are. They're all wandering around. I'm not quite sure if Cobweb's Bottom will grace us tonight. So let's have a look and see next at our lovely Pisces, Team Pisces. Let's see what's going on. This is one of the cards for the week, and this is a card for our lovely water signs. You know, this is just so bubbly and bright. So after the Death card this week, we got this one, Abundance, a 3 of Cups. And it is a real celebration. The water's flowing, the beauty's there. It just feels like you get the chance to truly celebrate and enjoy. This is a real fun, bright and caring energy. There is enough of all you need. There's a good people around you. I'm seeing a lot of laughter. Maybe just do the things this week which lift you, which lighten your spirits. Because I do feel like, yeah, there is clearing out for us all to do. There is facing stuff, but there's also this beautiful alive feeling. You know, there's a sense of feeling totally connected and totally alive. So this looks so beautiful, so fun, so bubbly, and yeah, enjoy. So Minology John says Aquarius and double sad looking good. Yeah, it's a good one for you guys. And Lee says fab for us Aquarius. Thanks, Laura. No, my pleasure. It says if you're waiting for good news, Aquarius, if you're waiting for something to shift, it feels like this week will happen. And you may just feel more focused, inspired, and that you've got the energy to and the ideas to charge ahead with something. So it does feel good. And if you know your sun, so your moon and rising as well as your sun, you can get 3 for 1 in the readings. Okay, let's have a look and see what's coming up next. We have our lovely Aries. Right, let's have a look. And I keep thinking I see cats, and I don't. That's just my life read. Although I do see Star. She's here. Yes, I was like thinking, am I totally hallucinating cats? No, but hey, Starla. Right. Okay, let's have a look for Aries. Team Aries this week. Yeah, this is so Aries. This is so Aries. And there's a mixed bag. I mean, because I put another card as well. This is obviously literally Aries. You've got the Aries symbol there. You've got Venus in Aries. And this is so beautiful, because you've got Venus, which is air, was Libra. Libra is opposite to Aries, so it is the beauty, the love, the freedom, and Aries being this excitement and fire and passion. I think those two combinations are beautiful. People really say this can be a card of deep soul connections as well, which I do agree it can be. Can't it, Star? Yes. But it also is, it's called completion, and it's about the success, and it's about the magic and the passion of something coming together. So this can also come up for, you know, you have sold your house, let's have a party. It can come up to, it's the end of the year, let's have a party. You see a theme here, it's about partying. You know, it's about this celebration of life, and, you know, it's the divine masculine and feminine together, which is why it often comes up for soul connections as well, because of the divine masculine and feminine energy. But yeah, this is a bit of fun. It's really fun, but it's about a success. You've achieved something, you've done it, well done. Now time to enjoy life, do something to kind of really burn up that energy. I also pulled the Ten of Swords, so this would be me doing my assignment, you know. But also got the Strength card as well. So mentally, it could be a time when you burn out. There's a lot going on, you might have a lot on your mind, you might not feel you can do everything, but the Strength card is there, and also Celebration card. So with this, it could be just accepting that you can't do everything. I know. Or just accepting that something isn't working, you have to let it go. It could be a thought pattern, it could be a situation. There could just be some things this week which feel like pins and needles in your head and heart, you know, from what people are doing. But you've got so much to get on with and look forward to and enjoy. I would focus on that and not give yourself too much of a hard time. And Lisa says, I'm definitely feeling more focused lately, especially after the long COVID brain fog. I think it might be lifting. I'm really glad to hear it's lifting at last. Absolutely. And yeah, that nice sparkling vision and focus was definitely there. So paws crossed. Let's have a look now and see what's good for Taurus. Team Taurus, what is the energy for our lovely Taurians today? This week, sorry. You are so in charge this week. There's just like absolutely, I'm in charge. So Four of Pentacles is your foundations are strong. You have got your ducks in a row. It's been like a theme of the week. And yeah, you know what you're doing. The Emperor is saying you've got it ×2. And then the weekend, I would say that, you know, just be aware not to shut your emotions away, which I do feel is a thing with the Four of Pentacles, like the success and power. Yeah, it sometimes helps not to be really emotional all the time, doesn't it? But it can be very damaging to put emotions outside of you and just go, you know, I'm just functioning, I'm not having those feelings. But because I get at the weekend all the love and joy coming in for you, I think you'll get the balance. So there could be a real success, maybe a real need to kind of soldier on this week to get things done. You are ruling it, you are making it happen. You've brought things together, you're in a place of power. You are, if you're kind of starting a business or, you know, having a year or so plan, this is a great week for that. But remember, the emotions, they need to come in, they can't be shut out. No good comes from that. But the weekend, fun, romance, and celebration is there for you. So I do feel that that's going to be a really nice, yeah, like a really nice end to the week, a celebration. Okay, for our lovely Geminis, Team Gemini, let's see how you are doing today. Our lovely Geminis, Hermit and Success. And I'm putting 3 because, yeah, I can. For you lovely Geminis. So first of all, the Hermit. I like the Hermit card. I think the Hermit card's lovely. It is needing that time within, and there is a reflection energy with this. There is going on your own path. It may not be easy, but it's like knowing what you have to do at this time. And nobody else is going to get it. But there's deep wisdom. The Hermit is one of the magicians. There's 3 magicians in the tarot. The Magician, the Hierophant, and the Hermit. So they all make up 3 different aspects of magic and power. This is the magic from knowing yourself, from going on those journeys, from withstanding stuff, from, you know, following your heart when nobody else knows what you're doing, but you get comfort and passion and magic from that. Your ideas and your dreams right now, they're really fertile. So it's like the deep earth in the winter. That's what I'm feeling with this, that what you're thinking and dreaming now, there may just be little seeds, but they will come into fruition. you just have to trust and go on that path and make sure that you stick to what's important to you, really, and who's important to you. Because you've got success this week and you've got the other magician. So you're proper magic this week. For our lovely Geminis, this is you anyway. You are this. But there's also this deeper vibe this week going on around you. Six of Pentacles brings success, brings money, brings things moving forward with plans and meetings, etc. And then you're feeling a lot more sparky and sparkly. So you may even manifest something in a week. You know, you may even turn things around in a week as well. So exciting. Right, moving on to our lovely Cancerians, Team Cancer again. Cancer rising, Cancer moon, Cancer sun. Let's have a look. So, we are ruled by the moon, but you have the sun as your card. So, it's lovely. The sun's one of the most beautiful. It's like your inner child is celebrating. Have fun, be bright, be blessed. Enjoy that energy. So, obviously here in the Northern Hemisphere, it is pre-solstice, so it's pretty dark. But we have to light the sun ourselves. And it is heading towards the solstice, so soon we'll be celebrating the rebirth of the sun. But it's about keeping that fire, that light, that joy, and that passion alive. And if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, you're in midsummer, so you are literally in that place of sun. But what I'd say is this is about this absolute success and bliss and beauty, and you know, from what you have, how far you've come. Enjoy it, dance. It's like your inner child is happy. You know, you get the chance to be free to play. Things are coming together. There is brightness, there is joy, there's a reason to celebrate. I keep getting that this week. There's a reason to celebrate. So absolutely looking like a really exciting time and quite a joyful one. But yeah, success. And if you're waiting for news, results, or there just feels to be a really lovely boost at your energy this week. And again, one of the most important cards of the deck. So good one for our lovely Cancerians. Right, just checking your comments. So Kit Kat says, Taurus Sun and Rising, been one step my emotions away for sure. Good reminder not to. Thank you. I know it's hard because sometimes it's better. It feels better to just get on and not deal, but we know that doesn't create any health, does it, in the long run, or good relationships either. But it can be important for like a day or so just to do it, so you can just get on. But the balance needs to be there, definitely. So some happy Taurus and Taurus Rising people there. Let's move to Leo, Team Leo. Let's see what's coming up for you. So there we go. You've got a very Virgo card actually for Leo. I like this card because it's this deep tree bringing health and wealth and building blocks that are blossoming. Keep doing what you're doing, Leo. You are on such a good path. It's not the week to go splurging. I know. It's not the week to spend all your money, and it's not the week to say, I don't care, I'm not going to work this week. It is a week to keep crafting those goals and dreams that you have and really aiming at something you want. I do feel you'll be letting something go emotionally this week, so you can focus on yourself. There is something about saying no to something so you can focus on yourself and your own goals and your dreams. And then I feel over the next week or so, you get the results from that. You get that sense of satisfaction and joy, and you know, you're really building something up. So yeah, I very much feel this is a beautifully healthy, positive, optimistic card. It is saying that it is about doing that stuff that you need to do, those jobs that you put on the back burner, but getting them done, you just feel much more aligned, I think, and in a good space. Let's have a look and see. Right, let's have a look and see. You've got next our lovely Virgos, Team Virgo. Go for it, Virgo. You've got this very Aries vibe this week. You've got the caution to the wind. You know, the opposite of what we said for Leo. This is about facing those fears with just absolute passion. I wouldn't hold back this week. I wouldn't say, oh, maybe it's not for me. If you want it, if there's something you want to do, if something you want to say, something you want to be, it's embodying that fire, embodying that passion, embodying that life force, really. So I love this card. It's very beautiful. There's this altar there and there's roses on the altar and they're on fire. You've got the tiger there that's meant to represent your fears, but it's a tiger. I mean, I know it does represent your fears, but it's a tiger. Love tigers. It also represents your courage and your passion and your sensuality and this regal energy. And you're charging out with your ram's horns and your solar wand to just release yourself from those fears, take on that power and go for it. That is your vibe this week, Virgo. May you blossom with it. You've also got the Empress as well. So there is this sense of nurturing, self-nurture, of motherhood, of joy, of love there as well. I do feel that as you go through this, there's a real support, like the fire in the water, isn't there? There's real support of love around you and with you as well. So yay, lovely energy for Virgo. Just do it. Just go for it. Let's have a look and see. Right then. So Mycelium says I just got on. Team Pisces here. It's all right. We've not done Pisces. We have done Pisces. Yes, we have. My brain's totally melted. Pisces got the Three of Cups. Is very, very happy. So Diane says it's funny that Leo and Virgo got such opposite cards. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's like those kind of challenges, isn't it? It's like Virgo naturally would really suit that Leo card, so naturally Virgo would get on well with that Eight of Pentacles. That's kind of the home territory, and Leo would obviously get on well with the Princess of Wands. That fires that home territory, but the interest this week is in developing from that opposite, creating something different. Right, let's look now towards our lovely Librans. Team Libra, let's see. Let's have a look what's going on for Team Libra. Ooh, nice. Okay. Right, let's have a look. You're going to put your foot down this week, Libra. And you've got to not care if people get a bit prissy that you have put your foot down. There's something you discovered this week. There's something that you know, and that's something that you want to work towards and work for. And the other card I got was a Five of Swords. But it feels interesting because it's about you putting your power down. I adore this card. I don't adore this card, but it's part of life, so we have to go with it. But maybe it's also because it's a Libran energy, it's an air energy. Don't let your own thoughts hold you back from the revelation that you've had. So this is so wonderful. Princess of Discs. She's emerged from the forest. She's really in tune. She's kind of channeling this divine energy down to the earth. It's very wintry and rich. So you know what you want to do, or you will know, or it feels really good week to discover where you're going, and there could be a new idea you have or something you really want to focus your energy on, and you just say it or you just do it, and then maybe somebody else says, what are you doing that for? You can't do that. Maybe you say it to yourself, what are you doing that for? You can't do that. Just be aware of that voice and rise above it. You know, this is just so massive. This is just so powerful for you. And it can be good that, yeah, it is about going into new territory right now. It's going into a new space and just being really strong with your determination and your joy for what you want to do. You've achieved a lot. You've come through a lot. You can do this. Just keep an eye on your own thoughts, or the people around you that are naysaying. Just go, that's interesting, but you know, it's not going to hold me back. So really interesting energy for you guys this week, and beautiful opportunities, especially regarding things with work, with personal power, and of course abundance and money as well. It's the things that you really want to truly channel and make happen. So let's have a look and see. Next we have Scorpio. So yes, we're the final star sign of our journey around the sun. Team Scorpio, let's have a look. Okay, you got it. There's power. Similar to the Saggy, actually, what we had, but I pulled 3 because I just couldn't stop myself. And look, the first one, 7 of Wands. It does take that fire to push above and say what it is that you want. You may feel a bit frazzled at the beginning of the week because it depends if you like that or not. If you love it when you go, right, I'm going to fight for this, I'm going to make it happen, then you have a great start of the week. If you like, oh no, I don't like, I'm going to hide away, you might be forced out of your comfort zone to really push for what you want, for say what you need to claim your ground, claim your territory. You can win, you can win, but it will be a little bit of that hustle and tussle to get there, but you've got it. You've got everything you need to succeed, to get where you need to be this week. You may, if you don't, I kind of feel like with this card, if you don't do it naturally, someone might just prod you and say something that makes you go and do it. So that's what I feel around that energy. Also, Ace of Pentacles. So from that success brings in opportunity, brings in abundance, safety, strength, money, doors opening for you that are really strong and that open a whole new chapter of your life that could be bigger and better than you ever thought. The Aeon card is this whole like, oh my gosh, like, wow, the divine, the magic, everything is there. You see this whole big picture. So this is pretty, that something new could be birthed from, not saying you have to do it all today, But from what comes through this week, from what seems initially like, okay, I'm going to push for what I want, comes an opportunity which leads you potentially in really amazing places. So that's a very exciting energy for Scorpio this week. So, well, it is amazing for Scorpio, isn't it? Absolutely. It's just, you can do it. You may, again, with that fiery Saggy vibe, it's allowed, you know, what we're in at the moment, you might feel more, okay, I'm going to jostle, I'm going to push, I'm going to make it so. And when you do, you'll know that you've done the right thing. So thank you for everybody that's watching today. We will do a nice fairy one of the week. I promise you. I've just been a bit feisty and fiery today. And I wish you all a wonderful week. If you want your own reading with me, you are more than welcome to book it over my website. You can do Zoom, Skype, phone, or I also do recorded readings where I record them, send them to you in MP3 format, or email readings as well. So lots of different options. Pop over to my website, www.lauradallagan.com. And I will see you all super soon. Have a fabulous week, everybody. Take care and bye. All the best.